The wait is over. Doesn't that sound nice? The first round of the NFL draft is tonight in Cleveland.
A lot of speculation surrounding the Patriots. Boston 25 Sports Director Tom Lydon here now with more. Tom?
The beauty of the draft, its inherent unpredictability. And the Patriots, as always, have remained incredibly coy about what they intend to do. And while many of us would like some clarity on the quarterback position, we may not get that tonight. As it stands now, the Pats are set to pick 15th, the highest they've been since they selected Gerard Mayo at number 10 in 2008. And when you're that close to the top of the draft that has many quarterbacks available, you're in a good position to possibly make a move up if you're thinking aggressively in that regard. But in truth, we don't know what's up Bill Belichick's sleeve here. New England hasn't picked a quarterback in the first round since Drew Bledsoe in 1993. And there's always the chance they swing a deal for a veteran quarterback who might be available by trade, including that guy, Jimmy Garoppolo, who could make a return to Foxborough.
I would say normally something will happen, and there could very well be a player there that you don't expect to be there, and you really thought that he'd be gone in the top 6, 7 picks. But then the question comes, do you move up and try to get that player that's fallen a little bit?
Edge of your seat night, not only for Patriots fans. The draft is being held in Cleveland, and it will look slightly different this year. Stuart Weber from our sister station in Jacksonville is in Cleveland since the Jaguars are set to take Trevor Lawrence first overall. Stuart shows us what the league is doing to make tonight's event pandemic friendly.
Not exactly Chamber of Commerce weather here in Cleveland, Ohio, as the NFL draft is back on location. After a year ago, they had to do this thing virtually because of the COVID-19 pandemic. The pandemic still very much a story here in Cleveland at the NFL draft, and a lot of it has to do with where the fans are allowed to be. They have allowed fans back inside the draft theater by the stage. You see it behind me, the huge stage behind us. The fans are allowed in there if they're vaccinated. They have a barrier set up to separate those who are vaccinated from those who are just experiencing the draft at the NFL draft experience. So certainly some changes from years past when you talk about the NFL draft. Everything spread out all across Cleveland, from inside the Browns Stadium to all around it, including near the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame right here in Cleveland, Ohio. That first draft pick coming up in just a few short hours. For now, in Cleveland, Ohio, Stuart Weber for Boston 25 News.
Stuart, that's great. Thanks very much. Looking forward to it. We'll be on top of it all night as the draft progresses. Butch Stearns has more on the Patriots strategy ahead in sports. I don't know, Ak, you ready?
I'll tell you what, moving parts, tons of scenarios, so much fun. That's the way I look at these nights.
More intrigue tonight than we've seen surrounding a Patriots draft in a very long time. That's
Cannot wait, and I know you guys will have it covered for us tonight when we regroup at 10 o'clock and see where we are. We'll huddle up. What do you think?
Sounds good.